Santiago Moreno and Joaquin Valiente playing in those pockets underneath. Valiente does it in combination defensive stability of Stein Spearings and Noel Caliscan in midfield and being able to sweep up anything.
Incredible 2-0 wins the last time out. And now looking to build. Off we go from Dallas, 7th place. FC Dallas in their blue and red, going up against RSL in their checkered kits tonight with the white trim. Happy to have you along. A pleasure and a privilege to have you with us here on our Apple TV Match Day 12 coverage alongside Casey White and Christian Biles. Casey, 3 goals and 4 assists this season for the young teenager, local product. And it's given away. Kayik brought down from behind. Referee plays advantage. Moreno! Against the run of play. Superb!
They can hurt you immediately. Kayik comes through the middle. Play on, says our center official. Musa playing in the one-touch allows Santiago Moreno to take on in 1v1. He does so well in 1v1 isolation, compromising the back line. The run behind Peter Musa. Watch this run. When he runs across, everyone's thinking about him. Yedlin looks at him, and it gives the little bit of space Moreno needs to finish.
The newest predator in Major League Soccer. Well dealt with. Opens up now. And for Sanabria, lays it off Yedlin. And picked up here by the goal scorer Moreno. Sublime first touch, and the break is on. It switched over to this near side. And here is Musa. Musa! Second ball slammed home!
Situation, springing Peter Musa into the outside channel. The defender does really well to cut the passing lane, but an experienced forward.
Luna on the outswinger, finding the head of Musa. Here's his counterpart. Gilavogi, Caliscan. And a routine ball trying to catch Kolodi napping. And to stretch for it, this is something you and I were talking about. He's not the tallest of keepers here, Kolodi.
Display of Noel Caliscan, who realizes that Kolodi's a little bit off his line. Most players would serve this. I believe that's on purpose from Caliscan. Kolodi does an excellent job to retreat and get a strong hand to tip this over.
FC Dallas and Nolan Norris. Spearings. A lot of new faces for Real Salt Lake this year. They splashed the cash at $16 million. 11 big new signings. Gilavogi, Sanabria, Engel, Arias. Here's one of the aforementioned now. Sanabria pulls it back. Header on for Solans, who is well off target.
Early, they didn't do it, but eventually he gets on it. The underlapping run throws off Shaq Moore, number 18 in red. He doesn't track him.
Remember, big break coming up for the World Cup, and second half is underway. Real Salt Lake going from left to right in the checkered kits. Seven days ago on the other end, a 2-0 scoreline, triumphant. What was their first clean sheet of 2026 against the Portland Timbers. A comprehensive clinical display from the Utah side. Moreno restoring possession, but only as far as Spearings now, and it's on. It opens up for RSL. Sanabria, Luna, Gilavogi! Straight to the keeper.
Great recognition by Diego Luna to play in that one touch to set Gilavogi.
This exclusive NetCam replay is brought to you by AT&T.
It was going into the wide channel, finds Diego Luna, one-touch ball into Gilavogi's feet. There's a lot of traffic in front. Well done by Kolodi to make the save.
Good repulsed. Able to turn those defensive moments into attacking transition, but that's exactly what Johansson and company are doing right now on the front foot. It's worked its way wide to the right. Johansson lifts. Header for Musa, just high.
It's a nice ball from Johansson, but because it's clipped into the air, the power has to be generated from Musa. He takes that running start, not able to get over the ball and get it down into the ground, which would have gotten it on frame. And
a lot of work for Musa to do. Remember, bucking for a place on that Croatia World Cup squad. The tasty opening fixture it is on June 17th. Rematch of the 2018 World Cup semifinal when England take on Croatia at AT&T Stadium. Just not a stone's throw away from here. Here's Kaliskan for RSL.
It hasn't been a work rate thing. I know that will not be something he would question out of this group. They're always working.
And it's on now. Valiente at the other end. It's this time.
FC Dallas has been all about taking their moments here tonight.
Valiente on the outswinger. Keeper on his line. Header. Just in, and Cabral tips it over.
To open is Ide, right in the penalty area. But he does a good job as well to separate.
Another chance at it. Valiente on the outswinger. This time Quinton does a better job of clearing his lines. See Dallas, they signed it. Trying to see this one out. They're nearly over the line. See Dallas cheaply given away now. And the Texans only too happy to oblige. Junka tied up in knots, and the feistiness of Farrington able to win out.
And bringing Kappas into the game has allowed Ramiro and Kayik to defend a little bit higher, keeping Salt Lake away from their own goal.
Breaks for Benjamin, who's shaking off the after effects. Farrington! Woo, got all of that one.
The quick release didn't take much for him to generate the power.
His third season after coming out of the Pac-12 with Oregon State. Two former Oregon State Beavers field tonight, along with Solans, as well as Farrington. Kaliskan. Big switch, trying to stretch that field. Luna operating on that left-hand side, as he's been prone to do throughout large stretches of this season. Still Luna links up well, but once again, a lot of red in front and a chance to break now for Shaq Moore at FC Dallas, and here they come. Trying to manage this one to a victory. Still Shaq Moore. Moore, with a brilliant run, just loses his footing at the most inopportune time. There's
plenty of players behind the ball. That's what I've noticed this entire game, is their attacking transition isn't taking everyone.
Now the game is stretched. Guy Lavogui, the Guinea international, all the way across. Luna! The patient poacher strikes back. RSL well within distance. 2-1.
About the defensive numbers, it was about the composure. There were plenty of numbers back for FC Dallas. It was a 3v4 in this moment, but when Luna gets involved at the top of your screen, it's 4v4. Still not a hard situation for FC Dallas, but when you have a player with the composure that Luna shows, you have to be tighter in the penalty area. The first touch, he gets it down. He finds a little bit of space where he can bend it. The far post area, a lovely finish from Diego Luna, the number 10.
So we head into stoppage time with Quinton advancing now for Real Salt Lake. A little extra gas in the tank. This is Hezarkadi, the 18-year-old. Young guns, I mentioned, the second youngest side in all of MLS. Test of character for them. Tranis drifts out wide to the left. This one launched into the middle and gobbled up by Johansson. Only as far as Quinton now. Still on for Dominique Martouk. Dip of the shoulder. Hezarkadi takes a deflection. Brilliant work and a nice shift of pace.
As well, they're in a 5-back now, but it allows space in front of the back line when Kayik is not able to defend in the 1v1. Hezarkadi unleashes a shot here that deflects.
Luna floats one up, and Ibiaga first to it. And it may break now for Sarver. He's got the bit between his teeth, and it's a foot race. It's Sarver off to the races around Kaliskan. Sarver puts it to bed. Game, set, and match as FC Dallas move out in front, 3-1.
This is industrious. This is a player that just wants to make a difference. He's not going to be asked to. He's just going to do it, and he does it with technique and execution in the final third.
Pleading with Joe Dickerson to blow his whistle. Quinton launches. Out comes Colodi. And that may do it.
Wonderful. Well read.
And that will do it. 90 minutes in the books. And FC Dallas back-to-back wins. A big 3 points as they move level with Real Salt Lake.